I mean, we got to do stuff. You got to do a lot of fun stuff this week.
Did you hear that Universal kind of confirmed that the Potter expansion is happening at Epic Universe?
Kind of.
Yeah, they said there's always more magic coming out of Epic Universe, especially in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
But that's all I can say for now.
Of course. They got it. They can't make us too excited. They got to build their butterbeer stand, I guess is what it's going to be now, since it's not a churro stand. Listen, if they just built a crepe stand in Paris where it would make sense and just did those butterbeer crepes, they'd probably make a killing.
150,000 square foot crepe stand?
Obviously. What else would it be?
Hello and welcome to the ParkStop podcast, episode 86. My name is Alicia Stella, and joining me, of course, is Ian.
Hey, kids, I get to talk about Disney stuff, too, today. This is going to be fun.
And today we are talking about all of the new and reimagined experiences now open or opening at Walt Disney World Resort.
Ah, yay.
Muppets. We're talking about Muppets.
We're talking about Muppets.
We're here to talk about Muppets, people.
I need to walk around that the interior more so I can just slow down and take pictures.
Yeah, see, just jumping into it, I wanted to go on it as many times as I could because I had a window of time that I could go on it as many times as I could. And a lot of people were like filming the 30 minutes of vertical video playing in the rotunda or looking at every Easter egg. And I just kept like hightailing it to the ride because I wanted to get all the songs. And I had I had about half an hour or an hour. No, I ended up spending 2 hours in that courtyard. but I had to get all the songs, and I'm like, oh, but there's so many Pizza Rizzo references, and then I started realizing, wait, the pre-shows have a randomized element. Oh no. So yeah. But for the most part, I haven't looked around that much. If anyone watched that vlog that I did on ParkStoppers over on YouTube,
go follow ParkStoppers.
That's almost in real time how much looking around I did because I was too busy running to the ride.
That's funny. But wait, did you get all the songs then?
No, there's one I didn't get still.
Oh, which is your favorite so far?
Okay, so the first song I got was Born to Be Wild, and it is still my favorite.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good song for that coaster.
It was so good. And I did hear Camilla the Chicken in the background.
So listen, the Brits got revenge on me because I got song 2. I got Blur.
That's probably my second favorite so far from what I've heard, all but one.
So listen, I started cackling like a maniac halfway through that ride because of who starts singing that song.
The chorus is all animal.
It's amazing.
But like the I don't know who's singing the verse is not. So the verse is completely understandable, and then it gets like after 45 seconds it gets to, and it's completely gibberish. It's
I
so
just started
funny.
Cackling the whole time. I was laughing so hard. I think people thought I was laughing at the ride, but I'm like laughing at animals singing.
It might be this ride September because it fits the best as a good rock song that is like good for the first half, and then a good Muppet song that is hilarious for the second half. It's kind of the best of both worlds.
It's kind of a nice thing for the launch too, because the intro kind of goes with the whole like little space before the loop. You know what I mean? That little gap.
The actual instrumental part, and then it gets to the really good like coastery part after the launch, and it goes woohoo like immediately as you're going through the Hollywood sign. So
it's pretty good.
It's a good fit.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on to Smugglers Run. No, just
no. We got to talk about the thing that I saw that you did not see, and I was surprised you did not see it.
Which one was what?
The hot dog stand.
The hot
dogs. If you guys are in the coaster right before launch, there's a hot dog stand on the left, and it says hot dogs because it's obviously the chefs. And I didn't get to read the menu because I was on the right side of the coaster and I couldn't see all the little writing.
7 times I rode that ride, and not once did I look to the left or to the right ahead of the launch. I'm staring forward, looking at Animal on the countdown clock.
I couldn't stop looking around in the place because I was looking for all the things. Like the squeak easy that you showed in your vlog was great. That's one of my favorite little things.
That took me the second time before I went through there, and I was like, I started laughing so hard at myself. But I missed. There's a clothesline on the left side of launch that has a Pizza Rizzo apron that I missed because I didn't look left or right.
I also was trying, there's that pile of boxes right next to the launch. I was trying to get a picture of that, but it got blurry because I had to move. So I was trying to see what kind of little things might be in there too.
Oh yeah.
They sneak stuff in the words all the time. And then they put the the Mobile Muppet Labs thing is sitting there, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it took me 5 rides before I found the Muppet Mobile Labs.
It's like sitting right there.
I kept getting the front of the train, and I never really looked that way. And from the front, it doesn't look like, I didn't recognize it from the front, but looking at it from the side, as I was waiting to be grouped by the grouper, I look over and I'm like, what? And I had pulled out my phone and was taking a picture as fast as I could, but I didn't get video of it. But I did eventually find it. It just, took 5 rides. That is definitely the actual Muppet Mobile Lab. Absolutely.
Yeah, it was really good. The little walkway and the little lobby is great with that 30-minute reel you were talking about with all the different like guests appearing. I got Weird Al, which made me very happy.
Oh, that's good.
The Mozart banana joke is great. It's really, really cheesy and perfectly dad joke, so it's perfect for the Muppets and for Weird Al. So
let's talk about how this only took 3 months to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the pre-show probably took the longest, and that closed before the ride did back in December, but the ride actually didn't close until March. So they had a couple extra months to set up the pre-show. But still, even at 6 months, that pre-show is really impressive compared to what it was there before.
It's good.
It's really entertaining. And I think what was surprising to me is that the Rock and Roller Coaster DNA is still 100% there, to the point where they even reused lines in the pre-show. Like, this is a remake, not a new ride. This is 100% like the Muppets remaking the exact same ride.
I don't, for once, like I was going through a ride and it actually felt like the Muppets. You know what I mean? Like they did whoever all of the folks in charge of this retheme were, they did it right. It was like really well done.
I mean, it's really just like the new Muppet special with Sabrina Carpenter. It really feels like the DNA of the Muppets are there. So
we need more of those.
You're firing on all cylinders for the new Muppets, and you're remaking the soul of Rock and Roller Coaster the same, and you combine them together, and you end up with a pretty good ride that is the same ride but with Muppets.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not, I wouldn't say it's like necessarily an easy redo, because they still redid a lot, but at the same time, like it's weird. Like, were they told you only have 3 months to do this? It's the joke that's in the pre-show from Muppets. Like, we have a grand plan to turn Rock and Roller Coaster into a Muppet ride. It's going to take 2.5 years. You got 3 months.
That's pretty much. Yeah, Sam Eagle just took control and did it right. And they there's a lot, like if you watch enough stuff, I've seen like some clips of things now that I finally got on it. There's a lot of Muppets in there. You just don't see them every time you go through.
I think there's like 90 Muppets. Like there's every Muppet that's ever been Muppeted is in here somewhere.
Yeah, there's a lot.
If you sit and watch the post-show thing with the concert footage on the screen, it cuts to all the cameos of all the celebrities in the audience, but also there's Muppets sitting next to them, so that was a way to sneak in all the other ones who didn't have a cameo yet. So
good. It was great. It was really well done. I had a lot of fun on it. It's the first time in a while I feel like super excited about something that Disney's done. I really liked it, mostly because Muppet nostalgia and stuff. And the Scooter animatronic's great. I didn't get a picture of him, but he's pretty good.
He's like a real Muppet.
He is, and I saw your vlog where you caught him at the end and he just falls over. Apparently,
the screen, the window keeps going, and Sweetums comes out sweeping up dust bunnies. Bunny!
Oh,
there's also a flyer for a missing bunny, and it's signed by Sweetums somewhere in the ride. I didn't see that.
I love Sweetums.
People still finding tons of Easter eggs. Did you see obligatory Easter egg on the ride?
Which one?
It's literally a sign hidden off to the left that says the words obligatory Easter egg, and it's a silhouette of Waldo, the spirit of 3D.
I didn't see that. That's funny.
It literally says obligatory Easter egg for someone to find.
That's so funny. I still think the sweetest thing they did was the thing you showed in your vlog with the Jim Henson Muppet portrait.
Yeah. That's I didn't know about that. Someone else posted it I saw on social media, because I was trying to avoid social media until after I rode, because the embargo had lifted the day I was riding. And everyone's like, don't go on social media in the morning. You'll see like POVs and stuff. At 12:02, 12:02 a.m. the night before. I hadn't gone to bed yet. And I'm like, okay, one more last look before I go to bed. And I literally was going to bed in 10 minutes. And someone tagged me in a picture of the Pizza Rizzo sign on the ride. It's like, how dare you spoil this thing that I was about to go see? And like, technically, they're right. The embargo had lifted. You
That's
know what?
funny.
And of course, I'm being tagged at 2 minutes after the embargo lifts.
Of course.
But yeah, I would assume it's the same portrait that was in the pre-show for Muppet Vision.
It looks the same.
It's hard to tell size because it's like in a different space, but it's the same picture at very least.
Yeah.
The thing about Disney and Imagineering is they will recreate something even though they just removed it from a different building, like in the same park.
Oh, I'm sure
they will end up recreating it for some reason, like size dimensions or something.
I'm sure they have some kind of file on like everything digitally somewhere. So, I mean, and also you're just going to have to deal with the fact that you are forever connected to Pizza Rizzo. I mean, you have your little facade. You were at the prom. You were at like everything. So you were championing.
I was dressed in that white shirt with the Pizza Rizzo logo and then and in the hat. But like, I wanted to wear the official hat this time. And like, it's so funny because the white shirt looks like the pizza boxes that are all over.
So good
in the queue in the pre-show. So I was freaking out because that wasn't spoiled for me. That's a genuine reaction in that vlog I did.
You sent me that vlog to look at early, and I was like, "Oh, she's flipping out over these boxes." I saw pizza, and I'm like, "I had to cut it out because
I kept freaking out." I had to cut the pre-show. I don't want people to think I was disturbing people's pre-show experience, but I was continuing to hyperventilate for a while.
So Muppets good? You like it? You think it's good?
Yes, no, I love it.
It's very good.
I didn't ride. I used to ride Rock and Roller Coaster a lot in my youth, in my younger days. And as a coaster, I was like, it's not as bad as like Hulk, where I can't ride Hulk anymore. I'll get a migraine. But at the same time, it wasn't enticing me to ride it despite being uncomfortable. The launch really makes me uncomfortable. The launch makes me very anxious and claustrophobic. And I don't know if it's the adrenaline of seeing the Muppets or just because I was trying to get all the different songs, but I was so preoccupied with all that the launch didn't bother me this time.
That's good.
So I kept riding it and I was like enjoying it. And the fact that I actually liked the ride again, I feel like I'm back in my youth, in my youthful days. And I just will say, don't sit in the last 2 or 3 rows because it is bumpy back there.
Yeah, it's a little rough. I got right in the middle. So
yeah, the first like 5 rows are fine. I was like rows 2, 3, 4. I rode them over and over again. Those were perfectly fine. No, not bumpy at all. But rows 7, 8 or whatever, at the end of the train, I was like, oh, there's the headache.
I do have one note that they could do in the courtyard, but it would be more for you. Well, a little bit for me. So they got the Swedish chef kind of food stand.
Yeah.
They should just do like a Gonzo food truck with Rizzo selling Pizza Rizzo stuff.
Well, they need to do Pizza Rizzo Express. They need to expand the Muppets area.
That's what I'm saying. They could do it as a food truck that Gonzo owns and is like controlling in conjunction with Pizza.
Why are you going to throw Gonzo in there?
Because it's Gonzo and I love Gonzo and I can only imagine how ridiculous the truck that he would build would look.
Oh yeah, that's true. What they should do is they should have a different like Gonzo's Pizza Pandemonium, and then in the very bottom right of that is a teeny tiny truck that says Pizza Rizzo, and it's rat sized, and you can actually order food from it.
You'd be way too happy. You'd be so happy.
But at least they still sell the pizza somehow.
Yeah,
the Pizza Rizzo. I don't know if you remember, but when we talked about this, I think it was the last time we talked about this, or when we really talked about this, and we were talking about what we thought they would do. I think you said, or we were talking about rumors that they would reuse the Pizza Rizzo sign. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and I immediately said, I don't think they'd reuse it because it wouldn't match the style and you're driving by so fast. I think they would recreate it with a flat in the art style of Rock and Roller Coaster. And it's so weird that that's exactly what they did.
That is what they did.
Because when I said that, I assumed they wouldn't. I assumed Pizza Rizzo would be a footnote of history for the Muppets and disappear and be forgotten. And it would never actually be reutilized in anything in media going forward. So to have it front and center prominent right after the Hollywood sign, right on the left side, and be exactly a flat in the style of Rock and Roller Coaster.
It was perfect.
It blew me away. Oh, did you notice it says it's Rat's Pizza? It's Rat Pizza.
Yeah, I did. I saw that.
It
As soon
says
as I
it's
saw
Rat
Pizza
Pizza.
Rizzo coming at me, I was staring at the sign because I was like, I need to know because Alicia's going to want me to know.
There's not enough time to read a whole thing flying by. So it doesn't say the city's best rated pizza. It just says it's Rat Pizza.
It's Rat Pizza, yeah. I mean, it's awesome they did that. And I think the fact that they put the Pizza Rizzo boxes and the pizza everywhere, it's like, they realized they had a thing that they got rid of that people actually really liked. So,
and it's so simple, like as a prop, it's useful in a music studio.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect. It's really well done.
Did you notice? And this again, I wrote 7 times, so I did notice, but
I think hot dogs.
I never looked right or left. I'm too scared of the launch. I had to look forward. Animal told me to keep my head back and face forward. I was paying attention to Animal.
Yeah, that's a trustworthy person to listen to.
All the flats, because they added some, but all of the other ones that they left and repainted are completely repainted. Yep. Even the ones that look the same, I think they changed the fonts. So like the street signs and stuff are all in Muppety fonts just slightly. And it's like that attention to detail. Like we only have 3 months, so we can't replace all the flats, but we will repaint them so they're refreshed. And they're like, well, if we're repainting them anyway, let's make them Muppety.
Yeah, I mean, if they didn't repaint some of them, though, you would notice they'd be duller than the other ones.
But they changed the fonts while they were at it. So
that's
like
perfect,
it's technically a new, even though it's the same like street sign, they technically changed the font. So it's technically updated for Muppets. Did you notice the palm trees have faces?
Yes, I did see them, but I need to see, I can't picture them in my head anymore because it was like glance. I was like, oh.
So, I don't think they're actual Muppet faces. I think they're just if palm trees had Muppet faces.
I can't even picture them anymore. I do remember seeing that now that you mention it, but yeah, I think that the level of detail they put into this is what I would expect from Disney normally, which has been my complaint too. So that kind of stuff is great. And like I said, between all the Easter eggs and all the details they put into this in just a few months, I think it's really, really awesome. I think they did a good job. Even if you don't like the Muppets, there's so many layers in it, which is what I liked. The most.
It's definitely the what was the analogy? The divers, swimmers, and waiters. Yeah. Like you can be a casual, you could not know Muppets at all. It's still a really fun rock and roll roller coaster. You could be, medium, you know the Muppets, you maybe seen a couple things here and there and you would recognize, oh, I know that from this. Or you could be obsessed with the Muppets and recognize every little detail and spend hours in the queue. And that kind of theming is good and rare these days. No offense to other very well themed attractions, but when something like Star Wars Galaxy's Edge expands the lore and builds for the future, it's hard for me to emotionally resonate with it. Like I don't know this place, so like I have to make new memories. Whereas this resonates with people who know Rock and Roller Coaster when they say like, how about some backstage passes? I love that idea. I'm like, oh, they said the thing. So like it works on that level, but also they said, like you have a minute and a half. And I was like, oh, it's like Muppet Vision. And it works on that level. So like good. It works on every level. Yes, it's fan service, the ride. I don't care. Shut up, whoever just said that.
That's basically what the Muppets have been.
It's what we need in our lives right now.
I was going to say, the original Muppet Show is basically putting famous people on to sing with Muppets. It's basically fan service. So
yeah, it's a variety show. I do like the live stream in the rotunda is a very modern take on the 1970s format of Muppets. Like here's a bunch of random celebrity cameos for no reason, but in the context of a Instagram live stream.
So good. It's just so good.
But yeah, the ride is actually fun. As far as the songs, Born to be Wild, I really thought was a good song. I think, does Dr. Teeth sing that? And then
Probably.
Camilla? It's sung really well. It's actually a good song, but also Muppety. And it was the ones that weren't Muppety enough that I didn't like as much. Mm-hmm. Shocker, it was Def Leppard. It was the Def Leppard song, the Rock Rock Till You Drop.
Yeah.
that I didn't care for.
Yeah, like I said, I was a weird pick. I mean, it's a pretty well known song. It's just a strange pick for me
But
from
I
Def
saw someone
Leppard.
on social media say it was their favorite, and they like
Hey,
heard
good
most
for
of the
them.
songs. I was like, okay, so it's got its fans. All
Good for
right,
them.
it's got its fan.
Like I said, it was a pretty popular song at one point. It's just a weird pick for me for a roller coaster.
It feels the most just like here's a rock song on a roller coaster,
Yeah.
and not Muppety enough. So there's nothing wrong with that. It's just I want Muppety.
I do like that the Q music is not all one artist now too. Like I heard a bunch of different good rock songs in the Q. Like I like that too. It's not all Aerosmith all the
The
time.
courtyard
No.
area has dozens of songs, and it
Yeah.
is from a wide like swath of eras of rock, and like different types of rock. So like it doesn't have a one note feel to it.
Yeah, I like that.
Because it used to be a lot of live versions of songs. I don't know if it was cheaper to use that. So it was a lot of like cheering and stuff. And I don't know, it just kind of all blended into static in my ears.
I think it was kind of because you're supposed to go to a live show. You're going to a concert.
But in the courtyard.
So, yeah, well, you're leaving the concert or going to it. So, you know.
It's like it would play Queen, but it would be a live version.
Not
So it was
trying
hard
to
to hear.
defend it. Yeah, I'm not trying to defend it. I'm just playing devil's advocate.
It's just a different feeling now out there.
I like it. I like
It's
it a lot.
it feels very refreshed.
I still don't like that it's so much outside, but yeah.
What's outside?
The queue.
Oh,
I mean, we weren't outside too long, but I could see like the waits getting long and being outside in that area. But
well, yeah.
So we did have issues that day.
Yeah, the boarding groups didn't start until later, right?
Yeah, I got group 13, so I figured we'd be on, like, if they started doing groups at 9 or 9:30, I figured to be on like 10 or 10:30, I'd be in queue, but I didn't get off that ride till like almost noon, because they kept pushing our time back because they never started loading groups.
I feel bad for people who got a later group. They probably ran out of time.
Oddly enough, my friends Victoria and Courtney were there on Friday night, and their group got one person from boarding the train, and they were running like the deadhead trains, the empty trains, and they got one person from getting on, and then they threw everybody out because they broke down, something wasn't working, so they didn't even get to go on it. They did the whole queue and everything, and just got right to boarding, and then nope, get out of here, everybody out.
Yes, but when Rock and Roller Coasters breaks down, Animal doesn't eat the tourists. I want to go on it again.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind going on it again. I like Hollywood Studios too. That's like Universal Studios for me, like roaming through New York. I like the old Hollywood and the Echo Lake section. I like to just hang out. And Baseline's awesome. It's just nice to chill out there.
I'm never there at night, and I was there at night that day, and I was like, oh, it's so pretty at night. At night at Christmas, too. It's like the double whammy. That park is beautiful.
The park is beautiful, period. Like, especially those front sections, the original sections that are still there.
Just so we don't go too long, you did look around the recently opened Walt Disney Studios animation courtyard area.
I did. There's lots of little creatures all over. It's awesome how they, we were talking about how it was cool how they were like blending movies, like characters from different movies in different eras.
What was it? Thumper and Pua?
Thumper and Pua.
Just
Thumper
talking.
and Pua. Yep.
But these little statues and characters all around the area, I had no idea that was going to happen. Like all the concept art we saw, and I was like, oh, look, it looks just like the studio in Burbank. Neat. That's a good idea for a courtyard. But I didn't think I'd spend any time there. I saw that the work walls were down, and I ran over there, and I was like, oh, neat. Oh, no, it's a scavenger hunt. I have to find every single animal now. And I spent 20 minutes looking for every animal.
There's a lot.
There was like all the mice talking to each other.
Yeah, it's so in the morning I was there waiting for our boarding group, and I was waiting for my friend to show up, and my friend Antoinette was meeting me, and I was just chilling in the courtyard in the shade, and there wasn't a lot of people over there because everyone was down.
And there's shade, yes.
It was shade in the morning because of the buildings.
Well, and there's also that garden trellis in the middle. It's very sweet.
But eventually I got over peopled, but people were getting friendly, so I need to get out of there.
Did you see in the days since that they moved the baby care center? The baby care center, it was announced online somewhere.
I wouldn't notice that anyway.
WDW Magic posted. It used to be attached to guest services, and it felt like an afterthought. Like they took a closet at guest services and turned it into the baby care center. So it was the worst baby care center out of all the 4 parks. Now it has this big, giant with picture windows, like wraparound section at the animation courtyard. So the place where you probably are with your little kids now
Mm-hmm.
has the little kid baby care center. And it's also more centrally located in the park. So like if you're at Sunset or if you're at Toy Story Land, where or Runaway Railway, places you would be with kids, boom, right there in the center without having to walk to the front. And it's beautiful in the pictures. So like finally we have a decent space for baby care. Now that my baby is not a baby, of course.
Your baby is still a baby to me. Thank you very much. That she will always be a baby to me because she's awesome.
You know what I love about the baby care center too? Now that we're potty trained, they have emergency packages of little kid underwear, just in case you can
That's
go buy
pretty
some.
cool.
That's very smart.
That's pretty cool.
In case you have an accident and don't have any backup underwear for your toddlers, that's where you go find it. The baby care center. Little fun
That's
fact.
awesome.
Anyway, moving on.
Okay, now you got to do some stuff I didn't get to do because it was obviously packed with annual pass holders, so all the rides were like 40 plus minutes. And we all know I'm probably not doing that after waiting all day to get in that group.
Well,
so
you're not going to go to Smugglers Run to see Grogu just because it's a 2-hour wait and
No,
it's
thank
packed
you.
with pass holders who are all doing it and
No,
live
thank you.
streaming and vlogging at the same time. So
Speaking of, I think somebody got me on their live feed when they were walking by. I don't know this person, but they had a shirt advertising their thing and they walked by and I tried to duck out of the way as quick as I could. But anyway.
you know what's so funny is we live in a day and era now where if I'm pointing a phone at myself, people will stand behind me and start waving because they're so used to live streaming or whatever that they want to be a part of whatever I'm doing. And I'm like, no, I'm FaceTiming.
They're like, whatever, that's fine too.
They're like waving. They're like, yo, 6767. I'm like, oh, guys, I'm talking to my wife. It's fine.
They don't care. They're just happy. They're like, whatever.
I did the hand gestures as if anyone can see me do that. Instead of talking about Smugglers Run, real quick, I wanted to talk about a couple other experiences that recently opened or are opening. If you're listening to this the day it posts, it's probably May 26th, which is the day that most of these things officially debut. They're no longer in previews. But also, I went back and did Big Thunder Mountain because that got retracked and I hadn't had a chance to ride it yet. And I was like on the monorail line anyway. I'm like, I'm going to pop in here to Magic Kingdom. Actually, I really liked Big Thunder Mountain.
I really want to do that. If we go to Magic Kingdom, is there any way that we can sneak off and do that? Even though I don't want to leave Haley, but I would really like to do that
we can get Lightning Lane so that we can do like a child swap.
Oh, yeah. Then we can go multiple times.
Yes, and we can ride twice. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Or you can ride twice.
Or somebody can ride twice. We'll figure it out.
But it's not as bumpy anymore. So I'm sorry, you won't be able to help pass a kidney stone.
So no more. Wait, does it not require a chiropractic visit?
It does.
Anymore?
It's still very whippy. So maybe you might need
maybe.
You might need a neck adjustment, but you no longer can pass a stone. I liked it. First of all, this is like my first roller coaster as a child that I actually went on. And I saw a ton of little kids. They lowered the height requirement.
Yeah.
So I saw a ton of little kids who were braving it for the first time and one granny. And at the end of the ride, everyone's like, Grandma, do you okay? You do okay? And she's like, Granny made it. Granny made it. And I asked her, I turned around as we're walking out and I was like, so did you enjoy the ride? And she's like, it wasn't bad, but I'm not doing that again. And I think if it was the bumpy old version, I don't think she'd have that answer. She would not be as positive after. So
it's still kind of cool that she went for it, though. That's a good grandma right there.
But it's that's Disney. This is Magic Kingdom. Like we now have the Tron light cycle to be rough. We don't need this to. We have Space Mountain if you want to go on an old school like Matterhorn style kidney stone. I'm saying that it's smooth, but at the same time, I feel like it's still exactly the same ride. It's probably just more like it was 40 years ago when it first started. And we have 40 years now before it becomes the kidney stone smasher. So
probably
the
funny.
lift hills sound exactly the same. And I think that's more important than the jitteriness because the lift hill in the mountain being loud and deafening is what I remember as a child.
How are the new effects though? Do they look good?
They're fine. Like I don't care.
I was hoping for a little more than they're fine, but they're fine. That's cool.
I don't understand why the mountain colors, which look beautiful and should have just stayed the way they are, turn red after half the train is already exited.
That's weird.
So it's only for people in the back who really get the red show. It's like the mountain goes, now I'm angry, but like it's only for the last 3 cars.
That's not cool, man. That's like the whole point of that ride, isn't it? To see the angry.
I don't know. I'd rather just say the pretty colors. The pretty colors with the drips animation looks really good and refreshed, and they didn't need to overthink it. The gold nugget at the end is fine. Weirdly, I heard some people cheer at the end at the gold nugget. I don't know why.
What?
So maybe kids these days will be totally into it, and that's their lore, and they're like, oh, look, there's gold and then there are hills. Like they'll be into it. I miss the rocks that are like colliding down on you, because the track still does the left right thing, like you're in an earthquake. So I don't understand now why the track does that if we just got a gold nugget. But there are sparkles and gold lining the walls, and that I didn't expect that, and it looked neat. So okay, I liked that. Sparkles. Thank you for sparkles. No, but overall, really good refresh. All the paint looks good. I think that's how I feel about most of what they're doing now at Disney World. Is like they're refreshing things to last another 20 to 40 years. So Rock and Roller Coaster's got another 20 years in it now, whereas, it's kind of feeling a little old with Aerosmith. Or Big Thunder Mountain's got another 40 years in it, whereas it was starting to feel deadly. So we got more refreshes coming up. But then I'm going to jump to where I got back on the monorail and went to Epcot. Soarin' over America. It exists.
Okay.
So anyway, with the going back to Smugglers, no.
Tell me how you really feel. It exists. Okay.
The highlight of this, the first time I went and did it, the highlight was the way that Patrick, the flight attendant, introduces the new version.
Patrick Warburton.
Yeah, because he comes on screen and it's him now. And first of all, he's got a promotion because he's no longer a flight attendant. He's like, hi, Captain Patrick here. And I was like, oh, he's a captain. He got promoted. Sorry about all the spoilers, people.
As he should.
And then he passes it on to his younger self, and he's like, I'm going to let this young, handsome man give you the safety spiel. And it just immediately cuts to the old version. And I was like, oh, that's cute. He called himself handsome and young. I laughed my butt off. And then I went on the ride, and I was like, this is really boring.
Oh, no.
And I guess that's the point of Soarin'. To be boring.
Oh, no.
If it's an Epcot, that like it's classic Epcot to be bored, I guess. I don't know. It's I've pinpointed exactly what's wrong. I just don't want to say it, but each of the 3 versions, this is my least favorite of the 3, has like its pluses and minuses.
Okay.
I think the first one is the classic. It has the best music, and it kind of sets the tone for what this is supposed to be, the California one. But it's old, so it looks like crap. Like, let's be real. When they brought it back, I was like, wow, this is really grainy and low resolution. It's shot on film. It just, it has really outdated CG for the golf ball. Okay, fine. And then Over the World has the best pacing and some exciting moments. It still has some of the best score, but it also has new score added that I don't really care about. But when it hits, it hits. But it has the worst CG. Absolutely.
Oh, that's great.
It has this is the world one I'm talking about. It has a polar bear. It has elephants. It has like superimposed stuff. The Taj Mahal is 100% CG. For some reason, the Eiffel Tower, which is real, looks the worst, but then they fixed it right before they closed it. But Over the World had the best pacing, so it's enjoyable, at least. We all like it. It has really great scents. And I'll mention the scents too, like the orange scent and the pine scent in California, very good. The 3 scents on Over the World, very good. So then Over America happens. Mm-hmm. The resolution is crisp. It's like you're really there.
Okay.
It's so crisp. It's like unreal. It's uncanny how perfect it looks. But they forgot to film it interestingly. So I don't know if it's like the first one. No. It feels like the first one maybe they did with a drone instead of a helicopter or something, because it's moving so slow, or sometimes it feels even stationary. And I don't know if it's necessarily because it's a wider scope camera. The digital camera they're using is like wider scope. So like when you put your phone on wide angle lens, you kind of lose a little bit of like the sense of being there, and it's too wide sometimes.
Okay.
It's just feels boring. There's a 28-second Grand Canyon part in the middle that is probably the best part because it does interesting things going up and down.
Interesting. So
it's a pacing thing. I think that they've chose the order of the scenes is probably backwards from what they would have done. The Statue of Liberty is hideously CG and terrible.
Ooh.
And it starts with that. The rocket launch at the very beginning is very cool. Sorry for all the spoilers, people. If you sit at the top row, the rocket launch happens with you rising, and it's actually really good. Even though it's CG, it looks totally fine for me. I'm totally buying it. And then immediately cuts to the worst CG in the whole thing.
Oh no!
For the Statue of Liberty. My favorite part.
Yeah.
An airboat in the bayou.
Oh, that sounds fun, actually.
Because it's real low to the ground, but it's swerving left and right. And it looks like, because there's foreground objects, it looks like you're moving quickly. Mm-hmm. So it's my favorite part. But it's so funny how New York looks like completely fake. And then it gets to Hollywood and it's definitely real footage with grain. And that's the stark difference between like what the uncanny trying to be too glossy and then the original Soarin' over California. It's weirdly in the same movie. And the California stuff works better than the New York stuff just because at least I can tell it's real footage.
That's good. I mean, it's just weird to do a CGI Statue of Liberty. I wonder if there was...
It's because they fly through it. You didn't have to fly. You could fly over it. You don't... And even if you had, like, if you're not allowed to film that close to the Statue of Liberty, then it's like, okay, then change your framing. Don't do it then.
Yeah, no kidding. Or just use a different camera that you can zoom in so it looks like you're flying into it.
Like, they did that with a train. There was a real train and they used a zoom in to make it look like you got close. And it totally works. Like, I'm fine with that effect. We don't have to actually go through the spokes on her crown.
Yeah, that seems weird. So it's a thing.
It's
I guess.
Fine. Now that I knew what it was, I wrote it a second and then a third time. And by the third time, I'm like, all right, I guess it's just chill and relaxing. Sit on the top row. For some reason, you're closer to the screen, so it feels a little less boring that way.
Yeah.
It's like you feel like you're more in it. The middle row, I felt like I was just watching a Panavision camera look at things.
Well, also the middle row and the lower row, you get the curse of feet dangling. So.
Yes, the feet dangling. I don't mind the feet, but when you're in the top... It felt like I was right there with the rocket, and that was better.
Well, the top has always been better. I mean, the feet aren't the worst thing, but you still see them, so it's the top row is always the better.
I will say nothing's like curved or looks terrible, although I was mostly toward the middle all three times. But I sat in every single row, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. The tower, you think they would have that they could have CG'd the arc out of, like squinched it or something.
I think they were working too hard technically to make this work, and also because it's the centennial, the 250th anniversary, whatever it's called. Yeah. They're trying really hard to make it patriotic and like, here's the most beautiful parts of the Purple Mountain's majesty. And it's like, I don't know. Sometimes buildings are pretty too. We don't have to just look at mountains and artifacts. And
I mean, that river run in the original, after you smell the oranges and all that whole section's really good.
That's what the bio reminds me of.
Yeah.
Here's the scents. There's 3 scents. There is bayou scent.
Okay.
There is grass scent for herding cattle because it's like home on the range where the deer and the antelope play. And then and it's any song you sung as a kid about America. That's what this is.
Oh, man.
And then the ocean scent, the exact same ocean scent from the Fiji scene off the coast of somewhere. It looked like Hawaii to me, maybe. I don't know where it was.
So you don't get a piped in scent for New York City?
Would that be urine or the smell of sewage?
I don't even know where to start with that.
It's over the bay, so I don't know. Yeah. It'd be the ocean scent again. But it does feel, because it's bio and grass, that they're just put 2 grass scents. And it's like the stark difference between oranges and then pine trees is like pleasant on California. But for this to be like, here's stinky grass and here's fresh cut grass. It's like, yes, that's America.
Here's grass. Here's grass with cows on it. Oh,
here's grass. Yeah, here's grass in a swamp, and here's grass with cows, and then here's the same ocean scent from a tropical island.
To be honest, though, the swamp doesn't smell that good. So
That was the best scent.
Yeah, I'm just saying, in real life, it doesn't smell that good.
It
You
was like
wouldn't want them to
fresh
pipe
air
that in.
and grass mixed together. I think
Yeah,
is what
you don't
it
want
was.
them to pipe in an actual swamp smell. No.
But it's like they here's herding cattle, grass, pumping the grass scent. Here's herding cattle. But at least the cattle wasn't CG. So
Yeah,
I'll give them
that's
that.
good.
It was a real shot.
So it's fine. So we got Muppets.
It's fine.
Muppets is awesome, and then 2 it's fine kind of rides.
I think Big Thunder Mountain is
good.
a hit.
It's a good.
I don't care about the effects, but the ride itself is still the same ride, and that honestly is all I needed.
So we got 2 wins and a meh. It's fine.
Yeah, it's one win, one thank you for keeping it the same, and one eh. And I'm like with Soarin', it's like okay, at least it's temporary.
Yeah. Well, I'm also gonna I'm gonna throw it's not a ride, but I like the animation courtyard, so I'm gonna throw it as a win too.
While I was there, though, we'll have the magic of Disney animation later this summer. That'll be a win, I think, because it's Launch Bay we're talking about. While I was there at Epcot, I went on Test Track again, and I just it is the epitome of really plussing a ride.
Yeah, they did
that Test Track is so good.
That is still the best track. So
I can't even explain in words how they fixed that ride for me.
Yeah, we were talking about it the other day too, when we were waiting for our coaster ride. And that whole little midsection when you go through the house and you like going through like the forest.
It's a dark ride all of a sudden.
Nice. Yeah, it's really nice.
That's what Epcot needed.
Yeah, this is probably going to be this is probably going to be a hot take, but I don't really care about the outside portion that much.
No, I don't either. Although it hit right because I had a long day of walking and I was in the sun, and the dark ride part relaxed me. And then when we went out to the fast part, I actually enjoyed it for the first time in a long time instead of just held my hair and cried.
It's fun, but it's just fine. Like it's not a thrill for me. You know what I mean? I'm just like, it's another car going 65. Okay.
I got up to 68, I swear. Oh, it's fast.
Look at you.
It was fast.
I mean, if you live in Florida, you go 70 miles an hour or more all the time. So
yeah, but not in a convertible and an angle on a banked turn.
I have a motorcycle, so we're fine.
Oh yeah, okay, that doesn't count. that is more thrilling, yes.
Scarier too.
But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. Plus, I did it at like almost like at dusk, so the open doors didn't bother me because it wasn't light bleed.
Yeah, are they not going to fix that door problem?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, that's not. It's not the worst thing. It's just not good. You know what I mean?
It's a shame that only worked for a week during previews.
Yeah.
Okay, now that we've run out of time, let's talk about Smugglers Run starring Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yep, that's all you. What'd you think?
Okay, so the first time I wrote it, I was too busy absorbing everything. Mm-hmm. I was doing pilot. I'm alone in this cabin, and I noticed Mando, who does most of the talking for the ride now, is like, they only sent one pilot. Good luck getting any cargo. And I was like, oh, neat. It knows. It knows I'm just one person. It's like, you better hope your auto engineers are good. Otherwise, you're not going to make it through this mission. And I was like, it's still talking about just me.
I was going to say, he's not just talking about just you. He's talking junk.
He's talking. Yeah, he's crap talking me.
Yep, I can't.
And only to just me. And then my mind is thinking. I'm like, wait. So does that mean like Pedro Pascal is sitting in a booth like a video game recorder, like voiceover artist, and recording 1,000 different possible scenarios, or do they AI him? Because that is a lot of scenarios for him to have to do. But it's either way, I was impressed. And then also the visuals look like twice as good. I would say twice as good as the Unreal Engine originally.
That's good. I mean, do you think they snuck him? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about the voiceover. Do you think they snuck in his contract for the movie? That he had to do that stuff?
Probably.
Yeah,
this is what Disney does.
Sorry,
like,
back to the
you got to do this movie and also a theme park attraction and also like 6 commercial spots and a toy.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. Back to the Unreal. It looks better in the Unreal Engine.
Like the Unreal Engine got upgraded.
Yeah.
Like this was the opportunity to upgrade all of the graphics and stuff, and it shows like it like that is a huge screen, and you would never know it in the pod because the resolution was not that good on the first version.
Yeah.
Like it felt like you were playing a PlayStation 4 game, and now it feels like you're watching a pre-rendered Star Tours. Like it feels like it's actually ILM doing something now.
That's cool.
So big improvement on the visuals. Story-wise, It's fine because it is technically one mission, but in
Mm-hmm.
the middle, not even the middle, but like in the first third, after the first act, essentially the training portion, you
Mm-hmm.
do get to pick, or the engineer gets to pick the next location that you go to out of three choices. And that really varies the ride experience. And I was thinking, oh, yeah, it would be interesting to see three completely different visuals, but also the motion profile being completely different, which is what I like about Star Tours. So it feels like three completely different rides from that point on.
That's cool. That's very helpful.
Yeah, and there's the Bespin. Is that
Yeah, Bespin.
Bespin was probably the least interesting, but still looked pretty. The Coruscant was really fun and looked beautiful, but the most fun was the Endor, which technically is above Endor at the crashed Death Star,
Mm-hmm.
because the motion profile is insane, and I loved it.
That's awesome. Then I'm going to be hoping for that one.
But it's like there's two engineers and only one of them picks the location. I was wondering how they do this. They have two engineers and like, right engineer, I need you to place a homing signal. So essentially, like on mission space, you just press a button and it would do it anyway, even if you didn't press the button. And then it's like, left engineer, you pick our location. I was like, well, how come he gets to pick? I wanted to pick the location. But
why can't it be like Horizons where it's like by voting?
Yeah, everyone picks. Yeah, exactly. But it's weirdly just one engineer. That's what they went with. But if there is only one engineer and there's not a second one, then you get to do both jobs, and that means you definitely. So, like, if I was riding alone, like I did. I was like, I want to be engineer. And they're like, well, do you want to go with this party and be a pilot? And I was like, no, I want to be engineer so I could pick my location. And I went by myself and picked, so I got all three locations. But I also played all three positions. The gunner, they added more guns.
That's good.
Like, it's different. It's Minion Blast style. We're like, now I'm using a laser zapper. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Now I'm using electricity.
Is it like, still just hold the button though?
It's tap the button.
No.
There is still the manual or automatic targeting, which I accidentally did manual once, like months ago. And I was like, this is actually more fun because you have like bottom, middle, and top. And if there's a bad guy at the bottom, you press the bottom button.
Oh, man.
It's a little, just slightly harder.
Slightly harder.
If it had something you can hold, like a giant gun that you can aim, it would be 1,000 times better.
You mean like in the Falcon in the movies where you sit in that whole turret thing?
Yeah, and he looks like he's having fun doing it.
Yes. So good.
Instead, it's just 3 buttons or 1 button. But they also varied it by doing like the big orange buttons got more use from all 4 seats behind the pilots. So they have more varied reasons for it. Like engineer has to put tractor beams on stuff instead of reeling in with a wire like the train on the original version. You use tractor beams now. It's varied. It definitely would get more play. Like I will ride it more before I get bored. Because I got bored like my 3rd ride ever on the original Smugglers run, and then every time I rode it after, if I'm not with like a group of friends, it's I don't care. I'm just mostly yelling at children in the front to turn left.
That is the most fun I ever had.
Boost,
on there
boost
with strangers, kids sitting in the very back row in the engineering seat and just complaining about the kids driving. It's my favorite thing.
I didn't ride alone the whole time. I did ride with other people, and it is fun. It is more fun when you ride with other people. So I did do that too. But for most of it, it's just a more varied experience, which is what makes Star Tours my favorite Star Wars ride.
Yeah.
So
we did Star Tours again. It's still fun. I still like it. It's
still good.
Yeah.
So this is now more like that because of the varied locations, and also because it looks good, and also, but if you don't like Mandalorian and Grogu, you're going to hate this ride because it is all Mandalorian and Grogu. Mando's the only one talking during the ride, no more Hondo. And Grogu is just constantly there being a nuisance. If you're engineer, there is a button on the right that you don't have to press, and I don't think it has any bearing on anything. Yep. But if it lights up, it's a little Grogu icon. If you press that button, it makes Grogu happy.
Well, I mean, why would you not just smash that button the entire time? Why would
it
you
only
not
lights up like 4 or 5 times during the ride. But if you do, and you're watching that little screen and not the big giant action that's happening out the window, but if you watch
Mhm.
a little screen, you get your own little Grogu show where it just shows Grogu being adorable.
Well, that's all you need. I just can I just is there an option where I can just smash the button the whole time? Just
Well, you
make
can,
Grogu
but it only
happy?
happens like 4 or 5 times when it
Aw.
lights up. But there is a Grogu mode too, like a Wookiee mode in the old one, where
Mhm.
if you hold down a certain set of buttons or whatever, only Grogu talks the whole time.
Oh, we need to figure that out.
It's so dumb.
No, it's perfect. We don't know anything that's happening around us. I mean, it's not any better than Chewie. Does anyone understand Chewie besides like Han?
No, it's the cutest mode ever.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one part where, like, in the original one where you fell and the power turns off.
Yeah.
There's a mode. There's each scene has a something similar to that, so you get a similar motion based usage, but different motion profile, but similar where you're jarred around. And if you're looking at this little side screen as engineer during that moment, Grogu is just like back and forth. He looks like he's gonna puke blue stuff everywhere. At one point, I think Mando gave him a blue cookie too, so I was waiting for it.
That's funny.
And then there's a long extended part where he's slowly taking the little silver ball off of the joystick, just slowly.
Of course.
And if you're watching that engineer screen, he's doing it for like 45 seconds before it pays off that Mando finally notices, don't take that off. But no, overall, it's a good movie tie-in, but it's a better overall mission for this ride.
That's good. Yeah, I'll be trying that at some point, I'm sure.
Like, I can't imagine that they're going to ever switch back to the old one because this one is twice as good technology wise in all areas.
Are they going to swap out Hondo for a Mando, you think?
No, they lazily is the word I want to use.
Yep.
You kept Hondo for the intro. And then when you go on to the Falcon and you get to the little pre-show briefing, it starts with Hondo still, but it's the analogy I used was in Rod Serling. In the Twilight Zone pre-show, they used real footage of him.
Yeah.
And they only showed enough of it where they can replace what he's saying in his mouth and it matches. Like in the original TV show, it was like, this, as you may recognize, is a map of the United States. And then the voiceover now says, this, as you may recognize, is a service elevator. And it cuts away the exact moment the mouth no longer matches. They did that with Hondo. The live action Hondo footage is recycled from the old version. And he says, and now some Mandalorian has something to say for you. And that's it. That's what they could squeeze into his mouth, and then it cuts away immediately, and Mando's there.
That's ridiculous, but whatever works, I guess.
He throws it to Mando. It's like, because Hondo has been the animatronic before we got to this point. He has been the voiceover in the queue. It's his place, but he throws it to Mando so fast that it's like no longer the Hondo show.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know. They have to do something to get you to the Mando part, I guess. So that's fine.
And now some Mandalorian has something to say for you.
Some Mandalorian.
He's just some Mandalorian.
But so this is a win for you. I take it. You like it?
Yeah, this is a big win.
Yeah,
this is a big one. This ride needed to never say the word coaxium again.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Overall, from everything new that I've experienced, I mean, we have Bluey starting to meet and greet today when this drops on Tuesday, May 26th. I don't know how the virtual line is going to go. I don't know how the capacity at Conservation Station is going to go. I think it was a mistake to put Bluey, the most popular cartoon character on the planet right now for little kids, in the hardest, smallest place to get to in the most least frequented Disney park.
I'm fine with it. I mean, besides the fact that we are going to have to go with Haley, I think it's cool because then all those families can go over there.
I'm curious to see how the Australian animals replace the petting zoo. I'm curious to see.
Yes.
I got to see a preview of the costumes. I mean, the real Bluey and Bingo, and a preview of them playing Keepy Uppy. And I think that looks really fun for little kids, where like all the kids are there in the room. They have like multiple balloons. They're all playing Keepy Uppy. There's music, and Bingo and Bluey are interacting with the kids. I think it's amazing, but I think it's not scalable to the amount of kids that are going to want to go there. So there's going to be a virtual line for, I would imagine, a long time, and the capacity is never going to keep up with how the demand. Like, this is like, there's multiple bells at Enchanted Tales with Belle, so that you can go left or right to do different rooms, and that's Belle. Like,
yeah.
they don't have multiple conservation stations for Bluey and Bingo, and they don't have multiple trains to get there.
Yeah. What are they doing with the petting zoo animals? Can I have them?
You want some goats?
Yeah.
You want one pig that's always laying down?
Yes, and the donkeys.
Oh, I do love the donkey.
The donkey, obviously.
I do love the donkey.
I'll take all of them.
I do not know what's happening with that. I don't know if they kept that and they just added Australia. We will find out on Tuesday.
I have one question before we go about Universal.
Yeah.
Do you know what they're doing with Supercharged yet?
No. I assume it's going to be a big empty building for 2 to 7 years before they even touch it.
Sorry, I had to ask.
Look at the Jaws completely taking over the area for the summer.
You know what?
Jaws bus ride.
My friend went to the Jaws overlay in that area, and they had the new menu items there. The burger, I guess, is supposed to be good at Richter's.
Well, all the burgers, they're smash burgers now, so I actually want to try them. But this is just a triple version, but it has flavors on it.
A triple smash burger? I'm fine with that. I'm already
I want to try the shake. The shake looks good. It's like the Shark Attack drink, but as a shake.
It's too much sugar in that Shark Attack drink. It's good, but it's so
imagine
sweet.
It as an icy / milkshake with pineapple.
Too much sugar.
Oh, I want it.
Remember,
the other one's got too many burgers. So
remember, we ordered that for Kay because she loves Jaws, but she doesn't drink, so I had to drink it. So I chugged it. It's so much sugar.
You can get that as a non-alcoholic version. Yeah, it's essentially the best tasting Shirley Temple you'll ever have.
She didn't want to drink that either. She just wanted to watch the guy make it. So
but because of the grenadine, it's like a main Shirley Temple thing. It's like tropical Shirley Temple.
Tropical Temple.
Tropical Temple. It's the Shark
Indiana
Temple.
Jones. It's the Indiana Jones drink.
Shark Temple.
I will be there this week.
Oh my God, that's a good remake, redo of that ride too coming.
Yeah, that's going to be good. Oh, yeah, I'll be at Universal this week and Epic on Friday. You went to Epic?
Beginning of May.
And then you're going next Friday? You might be...
sometime in June. I have a ticket, but I need to move it.
We're alternating. We cannot get our schedules to align.
I was going to go the first week of June, but I might move it a little later. But I want to go in June because... But, I was hoping there would be some kind of pass holder thing announced for grand opening 22nd. You know what? They had Captain Cacao's meeting. That's all that matters. I'm going just to meet Captain Cacao. Anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you, Disney, for redoing so many rides instead of just letting them to rot and making new rides. I know people are ragging on them for not having a new ride, and I'm like, Test Track, first of all, is a new ride. That's 100% a new ride. And Muppets is 50% a new ride. And Smugglers Run feels like a completely new experience. And Soarin is a new ride. It's just a less good version. I feel
less good.
There's so many new things, even though they're in the bones of the old things, that they could have just half-fasted. I'm not going to say the word. Test Track didn't have to be this good, and it is so good. The original soundtrack is good. I have it on Apple Music. It's actually good. This has been a love letter to Test Track. Thank you for listening.
And to the Muppets, apparently. All right. Yeah, mostly I got no other questions.
Muppets, but mostly Pizza Rizzo.
Mostly Pizza Rizzo. Yes, that's fair.
Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm going to go see Bluey now.
I'm going to go train legs now.
Okay, bye.
Bye.